video on the Kayla and the Kitty Cats channel. Tonight, from that title, you see that we're talking about something pertaining to relationship. Red flags in relationship. Alright guys, so before I start this video, disclaimer, this video is not intended to put anybody down. It's not intended to influence anyone. It's not giving advice. It's just having a conversation. So yeah, let's just put that out there. Just having a conversation. I giving my opinion and you guys giving your opinion. So yeah, let's just put that out there. Hello, where are the people? Hello, I'm here. I'm in the building. Ooh, I'm crazy, guys. So I'm waiting for my audience to arrive. Okay, I see one thumbs up, but I don't see the person. Hello. So tonight we're gonna be talking on. It's Jacob. Hey girl, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's popping? What's popping, girl? Okay, I see 2 thumbs up, but okay, I'm seeing 2 persons now. Gemma. Hey Gemma. I be asking for you, girl. How you doing? I'm not doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all. Oh, I went on and I did not see any response. So I guess you actually responded after. Because I was looking out to see what time was the best time. But you guys wanted to. What time you guys wanted to go live. My mind was thinking that yes, I should have gone 9. But then I started thinking that maybe persons are gonna get sleepy at 9. So I wanted to go at 7, but then I'm like, no, 7 is too early. Maybe persons are gonna be reaching home and going to cook and doing a little thing around the house. And maybe at 8 now they'll be a little bit more free. I was thinking to myself. So I decided to come here at 8 o'clock. They said check my community page. Persons actually responded after. Okay. I'm sorry. So are you busy now? Are you gonna be able to participate? So from the title, I decided that I'm gonna talk about something, but I don't know, most times I don't know what to talk about. I really don't know what to talk about. Don't know what topic to I don't know what topic to bring up. I don't want to bring up anything contrary. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. The politics and those things, I don't talk on those stuff. But every time I decide to do lives, I'm like always thinking about relationship stuff. Maybe I should be what they call him? Uh a marriage counselor or something pertaining to that, because every time I always choose relationship topics. So tonight that's what I'm gonna be talking on. So let me go ahead and start what I have here. So the title, talking about red flags. So what are red flags? Red flags are warning signs that there may be unhealthy pattern or behavior between you and your partner. Let me read that again. Red flags are warning signs that there may be unhealthy patterns or behavior between you and your partner. So guys, let me get your opinion, your feedback. What are examples of red flags? What do you think? Let's say tell us about yourself. We want to know about me. Let me know. Well, you can tell me some types of red flags in the comments. What you think? What you guys think are examples of red flags that you would consider to be red flags in a relationship? Alright, and Emma, what do you want to know about me? Let me know. Tell me. Ask me. I don't really know what to say about myself. Alright, let me say something about myself. I'm goofy at times, really goofy at times. I'm like a 16-year-old sometimes, or a 15-year-old. Yeah, dating two persons at once. Yeah, that is a huge red flag. A huge red flag. Emma, anything? What would you classify as red flags in a relationship? And then I will give you a few that I have here. So dating two persons at once, that's one red flag. What, guys, I'm asking your opinion on what do you deem as red flags in a relationship. You can just let me know what you would classify as red flags. You can just give examples of such. And I would say red flags too, they are deal breakers. Yeah. So Jacob said dating two persons at once. Anyone else have any opinion on that? Alright, let me give you one that I have here. Frequent lying. They say you're always busy, Gemma. Oh my. Understand that though. It's a busy world. It's a very busy world. But yeah, frequent lying. Guys, a person might just lie about the smallest thing. Why would you want to lie about that? That is just a huge red flag for me. If you lie about little things that don't even make sense, like you maybe, I even can't even give an example, but something just so silly and you lie about it. Hey, Sassy. So we are talking about relationships, red flags in relationships. So I was asking the audience to list out a few things that they think are red flags. And Jacob said dating two persons at once. And I was giving another frequent lying. Just lying about small things. Things that don't even make sense. Like, you won't even get you in any trouble and you're lying about it. Why are you lying about that? So, for me, that is number one red flag for me. So, let me hear yours. And then I move on to number two for me. So that's number one for me. Guys, get active in the chat. Talk with me. I feel like I'm talking to myself. Let me give you guys time to type. Forget that you're typing now. uh, can't look it into your eyes to speak the truth. Okay. Can't look into your eyes to speak the truth. So, what if they're telling you the truth, but they just can't look at you? They just can't give eye contact. But they're telling you the truth, but sometimes person shy and whatever. They may be like talking and, but they're telling you the truth. Is that a red flag? All right, Jacob, I'm gonna be patient. True, patience is key. Not too long I went to a function that talked about patience. So let me be patient. So any other red flags? Do you guys agree that lying is a red flag though? Do you agree with me? With lying is a red flag, or lying is just okay in relationships? As long as it, let me expound a little bit. As long as it doesn't harm the relationship, but it helps you, the partner, to be at ease. Is that okay? Or let me know. Let me know. Because some persons think that line is okay. Yeah, some persons do think that line is okay, or like they will be like, he lied to protect our relationship. He was, protecting us. That's why he lied. So, some persons actually do lie, and they do defend lying. So what's your thoughts on that? You think it's okay to lie in a relationship? For me personally, I don't want you to lie to me. Don't lie to me about nothing. If you had bread this morning, do not lie to me and tell me that, oh, I didn't have it, because you know that I don't like bread. You're like, oh no, I didn't have bread this morning. No, tell me you had bread this morning. I want you. All right, Gemma, I want you to tell me the truth. I don't want no lies. No small lie, no big lie, just no lie at all. Just tell me the truth. I want to know the truth. When she's not honest to yourself, she won't be honest with others. True. True. You have to be honest with yourself so that you can be honest with others. Definitely. So you do value honesty. So no lying, right, Jacob? No lying whatsoever, right? Yeah, that's for me. I'm not in with the lying. From you, the first lie you tell me, you're not gonna tell me anymore because I'm gone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's just my boundary. Persons have different boundaries. You have to set different boundaries in your relationship. And if you lie to me, it's out. Hey Alice, what's up? I was just talking about some persons in relationships, they might lie, and a partner might be okay with it, in that if they might say that my partner lied to me to protect our relationship. What's your thoughts on that? But I was saying that for me, it's a no-no. From you tell me a lie, I'm not gonna trust you ever. So the relationship isn't gonna go further. Definitely for me, that is for me. I'm just talking for me. It's not gonna go any further. From you tell me a lie, that's it. Because when I'm gonna start a relationship, I'm giving you, I'm coming into the relationship like this. In terms of trust, I'm coming in the relationship like that. So whatever you give me, that's what I'm gonna work with. So if you let me, I'm gonna trust you in the initial stage. But if you give me reasons not to trust you, nah, it's not gonna work. So don't lie to me. Two mouths, yeah, that is another one too. It can't be two mouths. As some old person will say, do as I say, but not as I do. Some persons are like that. They say don't trust too much. I'm not gonna trust too much, but at the same time, I'm not going to be. Let me see if I can put this in how I wanna put it. It's like I'm not gonna be too trusting, but at the same time, it's not like I mistrust you or is distrust or distrust you on certain things. I have to let you prove yourself to me, as it were. So I'm coming with a clean slate and we're gonna build from there. Am I being clear? Hope I'm being clear. So like you have some persons that go into relationship and they don't trust the person that they're talking to, even though the person didn't do them anything, but they're bringing past relationship things that they went through because maybe their partner cheated on them or something of the sort, so they carry it over into the new relationship. And they might search the person's phone and they do this and they do that to show that they don't trust them. So I'm not going to be doing that because I do not know you. At the same time, it's not like I trust you, I'm watching you at the same time, but I'm giving you enough rope, as it were. As old people say, you get enough rope. So you're going to prove yourself to me now. So I'm not going to behave like I don't trust you. So yeah. Yeah, when it's not outspoken, true. And I have something related to that I'm gonna be talking on. Not being outspoken. Yeah, that is a red flag. Because sometimes you might, you have a problem. Talk about it. Talk about it, communicate it to the person, because if they don't know, it's gonna fester. Whatever is there is gonna fester, and then maybe you're gonna have an outburst or something. Alright, so I have next red flag that I have here is constant put downs. What do you guys think about that? Constant put downs, meaning that your partner don't encourage you to be better. They don't when you are successful, they're not happy for you. They don't show their support for you. You know what I mean, guys? So you don't want somebody constantly telling you, putting you down. Even though you are trying your best, but then they are tearing you down, tearing down your character. What do you think about that one? Constant put downs. And guys, continue listing your red flags. We can speak on them. Continue putting them in the comments. Guys, have you ever had, maybe not a partner, but just a friend, a family member, putting you down, constantly putting you down, and how that make you feel. So you wouldn't want, definitely you wouldn't want that in a partner. That doesn't help you, and that doesn't help the relationship at all. So Jacob said I must be patient. So I'm here patiently waiting on you guys' comments. So let me know some more of your red flags. Guys, I said this ring light is hurting my eyes. Oh my. I wonder if I turn it off if you guys can see me good. Damn, it's hurting my eyes. It made the place look bright, but wow, it hurt my eyes. So any more red flags? What do you deem as a red flag? You can list them in the comments and let us talk on them. Anything else? Alright, let me move on to the next one that I have here. On unwillingness to compromise. Not willing to compromise. What do you guys think about that? Not willing to compromise. I think that is a big red flag. Not willing to compromise in a relationship. If you're not able to do that, that is a huge red flag. Because each person have likes and dislikes. Each person have things that they love to do and things that they don't love to do. Like for instance, males will love to go and watch football. Most time, us females, that's not something that we like. You know what I mean? That's not something that we want to go out and watch. But maybe our mate likes that. So, you have to meet in the middle now. It's not something that you like to do, but he wants to go out and watch football somewhere around. That's where the compromise come now, where you have to meet in the middle. Maybe you're not going to do it all the time, but you have a game that he wants to go to, you compromise and you go. And when you go, don't look dull and uninterested. But try to be into the activity and support him, support her. Yeah. What's your thought on that, guys? You guys just watching me and listening to me? You ain't talking? You don't want to tell me your red flags? Yeah, if he gets upset easily, that's a huge one too, lawyer. That's a huge one too. Easy to get upset. And upset in that, you get the way he behaves or she behaves when she gets upset loud and that is just, uncalled for sometimes. You don't want to be too loud. You don't want to be loud at all. If you realize that you're going to lose your cool, take away yourself. Take away yourself. Go cool down and then come back. That's what I believe in that. I believe in that truly, and that if something really gets you heated, that you really can't control yourself, you're on top of your voice, you're loud, just dismiss yourself and come back. When you're calm, then you come back. But I don't appreciate shouting. It's like it made me get scared. No, why you behaving like that? No. So that's a big one. That's a big one. It's okay to be upset because we're humans and you're going to have disagreements and you're going to get upset. But the degree, and as lawyers say, easily. You don't want every little thing you're like easy to explode. You're just a bomb there waiting to tick off. You don't want to be like that. You don't want to be easy, too easy to get upset about every little thing. Every little thing. You know what I mean? That is a huge red flag. I agree on that. Some things you just have to be calm, think it through, and you may be upset, but not everything have to be a reaction. You know what I mean? You might feel a way about it and you're like, I'm just gonna let this pass. I ain't even gonna say anything. It's okay. You just swallow back the words and just let it go. Let it move, keep it moving. So yes, that is a big one. And a little bit more information on unwillingness to compromise. I did write an example. It says, no, sorry. The next red flag that I have here is a tendency to run away from difficult discussions. A tendency to run away from difficult discussions. That's a red flag. And I have an example. The example is walking away from an argument without hearing you out or ignoring you for days at a time when things get rough. So the argument, when we say argument, we're not talking about heated, loud, being loud and no. Arguments meaning disagreements. So you have a disagreement, but this person, when those things arrive, they just like, I don't want to hear that. They walk away. They don't listen to you. And you're there feeling frustrated. You're trying to, maybe voice something that you have a problem with. And they don't want to hear that. And they walk away, leave you. Yes, if he's abusive. Yes. That is an enormous one. Being abusive. Too miserable. Yes. Is that a red flag? I guess so. Yeah, being too miserable for true. Yeah, that can be really unbearable because you don't want to be too yang. I remember this scripture that says that a woman. Person said the Bible outdated, but the Bible says a woman can be like a leaking roof. Have you ever had a leaking roof? Damn. Have you ever had a leaking roof? Guys, I tell you, once, not even once, but I've experienced that. And I tell you, it is the most annoying thing. When my roof, they were working upon this roof here, and because they walk on the zinc, it's zinc, and they walk on it bad, so the nail hole started to leak. And I tell you, I came home, and I came home to a pool in my room. Pool. And it was so annoying because it didn't just happen once. I had to endure it for a little bit because it was rainy time and I had to endure it. And I tell you, it was really miserable. My mats wet, everything wet. It was something. So being too miserable, I agree. It is a red flag. It is a red flag. I don't want to be too miserable. Definitely. Definitely. As one friend said to me that he loves the road because his mate is too miserable. So that's what or misery, being too miserable, can cause. Are men miserable too? Or it's just women? What do you guys think about that? Are men miserable too? Or it's a woman thing? If a man is miserable, that is a red flag for me. Normally men are like, oftentimes they barely have, I would say, let me not say that. But oftentimes I would say females are miserable. So what you guys think? Oh, men is miserable too. Okay, okay, okay. But we have more women that are miserable, not true. I think for women, we're not miserable because we want to be miserable. We're not miserable because we want to be miserable. But maybe things that men do that they don't think that, oh, this is not a problem. If I throw my shoes there, if I throw my socks there, if I throw the plate there, if I put this there, it's not a problem. But then the woman now have to be coming and saying, there, you left your plate here. And then you might find it like the person is miserable and they're nagging. You know what I mean? So yeah. It's a woman for sure. But sometimes men make women miserable. Wouldn't you say that? Men sometimes make women miserable. Because they do things that you have to be like behind them. Toop, toop, toop. You leave this here. Why you leave this here? Why you didn't wash out your plate? You didn't do this. Just do the thing that you know that you're supposed to be doing. If he's not willing to listen, yes, that is a red flag to Sassy. Yep, definitely. Not willing to listen. You have to be willing to listen. Both individuals have to be willing to listen. Listening is key to a successful relationship. Listening. Because sometimes, like if you go through a rough day, just to give an example, you just want somebody to listen. You don't necessarily want somebody to be telling you what to do or what you should have done or whatever. You just want somebody to listen and sympathize with you. Because sometimes, I tell you, sometimes guys, I maybe go through something at work, something stressful, and when I come home I just want somebody to vent to. So just say it to. Not you telling me what I should have done or what I shouldn't do and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I agree with that one. Willing to listen. You have to be willing to listen. Listening is very important. Listen twice as much as you speak. Yeah. Alright guys, so let me see how much I have leave, how much have another one. Well, basically like three more. This one is controlling behavior and excessive jealousy. Controlling and excessive jealousy. My. That is one thing you should not do to me. Don't be trying to control me. No. I can't deal with that. I have to be my own person. I don't want you to control me. And I don't want somebody to be excessively jealous. That is huge red flags for me. Huge red flags. What do you guys think about that? Being excessively jealous. So jealousy to some extent is okay, guys. That is normal, I would say. So a level of jealousy is okay, but being excessively jealous, you're building up things in your mind, something that is not there, and you start arguing on that, and that is just too much, too much. But if you're being maybe too clingy to somebody else, or you're doing something to somebody else, then the person has a right to say, to be jealous, and to say that they don't appreciate you doing such a thing. So being jealous is healthy to a certain extent. What do you guys think about that? You agree with me that jealousy to a certain degree is okay, is healthy, actually healthy? Do you guys agree with me? What's your thought on that, guys? This is a very interesting topic. What's your thoughts on that? You think jealousy is healthy to a certain degree, or no? What's your thought? And do you like controlling behaviors? Do you think that is a red flag, controlling behaviors? For me, I don't like it. I want to be me. I don't want somebody to be trying to control me and telling me what I can do, what I can't do. It's okay to have suggestions on maybe wanting to do things and wanting to do things a certain way and stuff like that. That's fine. But controlling, no, it's like you're over me all the time, like a detective, telling me, scrutinizing everything I do. I I couldn't take that. I couldn't manage that. There is much more to talk about these. There's much more to talk about these red flags and men and women go through. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, man, it's a lot. It's a lot, and it's not just Oh, right, right. You said men and women. Right, 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 right. Yeah, man. If someone wants to control you, definitely that is a red flag. Definitely, definitely. And you have to understand too, when you see these traits, guys, they don't. Oftentimes, they don't go away. They tend to become more, and they can get unbearable. So, if you see these signs within somebody that you're getting to know, now is the time to decide whether or not Don't go into the relation thinking that, oh, I can change her. I can change him. It's okay. I can change him. I can change her. No. Go into it with the intention of tolerating those things, going through those things. Because a person is not gonna change if they don't wanna change. You can't let them change. They have to see that this is affecting my relationship, this is affecting you, and I'm gonna adjust. So they have to see that within themselves, and oftentimes these persons don't change. They don't change. So when you see red flags, they're red for a reason. I always says that I don't want to get married and be unhappy. It's best I stay by myself. This minute I'm sad and then I'm okay. And then, but I don't want to be married and then be unhappy. Never say true. You took it out my mouth, Gemma. Never say you can change a man. True, or a woman. Well, most time men. Most time men. But we're not going to pick on the men them still. Not going to pick on them. So we're gonna say for women and men. Don't say you can change her. I can change him. You know what I mean? A person only gonna change if they love you, they respect you, and they respect the relationship that you guys have. Then at that point in time, yes, they can change. You know what I mean? But you yourself can't change them. Okay, dokie. And never say a woman can change a man. That's what you're saying, loyal, as Gemma said. You're agreeing with Gemma? What she said? Alright, the next red flag I have is a lack of healthy open communication. A lack of healthy open communication. You want to communicate, and you want to communicate effectively, and you want to communicate in a healthy way. Yeah? Because guys, oftentimes some of us females expect a guy to read our mind. We often do that. It's like, hello Tony, welcome here, welcome. So we're actually talking about red flags in a relationship, and we are down to a lack of healthy open communication. Meaning that, you know, sometimes us, as I was saying, us women often want a guy to read our mind. Yes, guys, welcome Tony. Says that he's from Central California. Welcome to the family. Yeah, man, guys. So we want to be open as to what we're feeling and not expecting the guy to read our mind, because sometimes, guys, some men, oh my goodness, they're not good at body language. So do not try to, you know, express yourself by means of your body language, because some men don't understand that. Some men don't understand that. So us female, we need to voice how we feel. Be open, be respectful, and talk about how we feel. We should be able to, if you're in a relationship with someone, you should be able to be vulnerable and let the person know how you feel. And then the person in return should be able to meet you and try to understand what you're trying to communicate to them. So that is very important in having a healthy um in having healthy open conversations. Oh yeah, that can be a turn off to loyal true. You don't want to be, you have some person kiss their teeth without even knowing that they're doing it. It's just like, it's just a norm. Like sometimes you would maybe do it unintentional, like something just, you see something and you, what's your man? It's just like it's a habit. And then when you're having serious conversations and you do that, that can be disrespectful. That is disrespectful, you know what I mean? Yes. Because sometimes we just naturally see something that, something where and you just, watch your man, and you just do it off the back without even thinking. So yeah, that can be a big a red flag without even realizing. And you might eat your teeth to somebody being, telling you about how they feel, and then you just, because it's a habit for you, you hiss your teeth. Guys, you hear Kitty? He's calling me. I'm gonna let him in. I'm coming. Give me a minute. Come in. Come in, sir. Can't talk to you now. Go and sit down. Soon give you something more to do. Guys, I tell you. Yes. Always interrupting when you talk. True, that is a red flag. Yeah. As we talk about, somebody had said listening. That not being able to listen. So yes, you don't want to be somebody being open about their feelings and you keep cutting them off. They can't get to tell you how they feel because you're not listening. It's like some person, guys, they don't listen in order to understand how you are feeling, but they listen in trying to, like, I lost my point. Let me go again. They listen in order to try to defend themselves. They don't listen to try to understand how you're feeling, and that is not good. So when we want to listen in order to understand the person. No man, Pia, you just come in here. Shh. No noise, please. No noise. See something there, sir. See something there. Go eat it. Go eat it. See there. Yeah, guys, sorry about that. So as I was saying that some persons listen not with intention of trying to understand you, but they listen in order to try to defend themselves and what they did and why they did it and so forth. So definitely we always want to listen without interrupting. No man, Palmer, this cat, if you come in contact with cats, I tell you, they it's like their belly can't full. If I follow them, I don't have a dollar. Cause every minute they want something. Every minute. Alright, I'll give him something. Since I said I'm gonna give him something. But that's just Pia. Always want food. You would just feed a cat and you would sit down to eat your food and they're up like they didn't get anything. That's all these cats do. And then if it's not something that they want, then they will go back and sit down or lie down or whatever. But make it be chicken. You better put it on top of your head and in front of your head. Cause I tell you. But that is a cat stay. More the only I would say the only cats that don't stay like that if you feed them a lump sum of food where you put out a lot in a bowl and give them and they eat when they want. That is not healthy because some cats actually do overeat. Some of them do overeat. Yeah, man, he has water here. He has water here. I want to give him something in short while, but I want to give when Sarah come in. I want to give them together because sometimes when they don't get feed together, when that one is eating, that one come and take over the food that one was eating. So I try to feed them, pool feeding them instead of feeding them single-handed. So when Sarah come in, I'll give them something before they go to bed. I'll do that. Yeah, so just give them a small amount. Because you know when we sleep in they're up. So I'm gonna do that when I finish the live. So you gonna sit down now. That's just him. Exactly, loyal. You will just feed him and you take out your food to eat now and they jump up like like they didn't get anything to eat and let it look bad on you know. They're like, oh, you didn't feed the cat. And you still looking at me? You still looking at me? Yeah, man, guys. So that's just cats. They wanna be fed 24/7 and they want attention. No, I wanna say they want attention 24/7. They have their time when they pick when they want attention. There's some time, you know. Cats have their own time and they will lovey-dovey and then they will let you play with them and then when they finish playing, they let you know I'm finished playing now. They start biting you. Leave me alone now. Anyway, let us not sidetrack. Let us get back on track as to what we were talking about. Let me see if you guys are listening. Okay. Alright, so the next one I have here is they don't have any friends. Do you classify that as a red flag, guys? A guy or a female not having friends? That is a red flag. And I'm gonna tell you why. But do you sorry, do you guys think that is a red flag in someone not having friends? No? You don't think it's a red flag? Okay. What for you, Jacob? It's not okay. Jacob, what's your thought? Gemma, is Gemma still here? What's your thought? Or the other person, what's your thought? Do you think not having friends is a red flag? So feed you, Kitty. So feed you. Alright, may I feed you? Come. Don't let them ring light, please. Alright. Okay. Okie dokie. Alright, so listen now. The reason why it is a red flag is that they may be unable or unwilling to create and maintain friendship with others, meaning that they lack social skills or they're just unable to maintain friendship. And two, They may have difficulty. Sorry. I mean, right, this is not, I mean, I understand them right after all. Alright, let me go again. Let me go again. Let me go again. Let me go again. Let me be more clear. The reason why not having friends can be a red flag is that they're unable or unwilling to create and maintain friendship with others. This could mean that they lack social skill, or they have a difficult personality, or view persons negatively. So you guys understand that? So some persons, they don't have friends because they have a difficult personality, in that they repel persons from them, so they don't have friendship. They can't maintain friendship because a lot of persons don't want to be friends with them because they have a negative or a difficult personality. So oftentimes, remember now guys, when you're in a relationship, you don't want to lose yourself, and the person that you're with too, they don't want to lose themselves. Everyone need friend in a relationship. Yes, you love the person, but you don't have to be around the person 24/7. You know what I mean? You need to have relationship outside of that intimate relationship. You need to have persons that you can go out with and sit down and have a drink or talk, or just be you, because often sometimes your partner might not enjoy the same things that you enjoy. Imagine you enjoy doing football, your wife don't enjoy doing football, and you always have to be dragging her along with you, and she don't like football, she don't enjoy football. But what, you can go out with your friends, not all the times, not all the time, but not all the time, but when you want to have a downtime, you want to go see the game and relate the game on a different level with somebody that do understand and you guys share the same passion. How that reasoning sound, guys? So it is a red flag, man, because you don't want to be too clingy to your partner all the time. The person gonna want to be themselves. Oftentimes, sometimes persons lose themselves when they get married. They forget everybody else when they were have friends with, and they dedicate everything to their partner. But why you gonna have an eternity to be with this person? So you're gonna want to have a little space and enjoy yourself outside of the relationship. So yeah, man, it's a red flag. So think about it, guys. Think about it. How that reasoning sound? How that reasoning sound? You and the other and love to do makeup. Your husband, him try to help you to do the makeup, but it's not something that he enjoys. If you have your friend, she love to do that, you love to do that, and you do each other makeup and you guys are there. Just an example of something that you may enjoy doing, and your friend can enjoy it with you. Alright, Sassy said, if you are in a relationship, the person that you are in a relationship with is already your friend. You don't need other friends from one person. So it's best that you don't have friends. No, I don't agree with that. I definitely don't agree with that. You can't expect your mate to provide everything that you're gonna need. They Each person have things that they like, and everybody have strength, everybody have weaknesses, in that you're gonna like different things, and your mate is not gonna be as enthused with something that you like to do as how you want the person to be enthused with you. So friends is important still. You're not gonna, like before, when you were single, You used to spend a lot of time with your friend. No, you have to prioritize your relationship and your time. So you have your friend time where you go get down with your friends, and it's not maybe once a month you go and socialize with your friends. Once a month, twice a month. You go and do something that you really enjoy doing and your friend really enjoy doing it with you. Let me see what Jacob says. That is the reason why you marry. So you be friends and the one you choose as husband or as wife, the two of you must become one and don't need anybody else. But no, 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 no. I don't agree with you guys, but here again you're entitled to your opinion, but you need personal time, man. You still need personal time. You're still gonna need time with your friends, cause some persons had really close friends, good friends that always there for them. What you gonna do with those persons that you were really close to? You just gonna drop them like that and don't socialize with them anymore? You're just gonna just focus on your mate, spending time with your mate, doing everything with your mate, and you don't really go out with those friends? No, I don't agree. I don't agree. We don't have to agree. I understand what you guys saying, but I don't agree. They make a valid point that you read your scriptures. That valid point is in the scripture. What scripture? I understand. What scripture? I wish we could voice note. You guys would be faster. But what scripture? But you guys are entitled to how you're feeling. But for me, I think you should still have friends, but you're gonna have boundaries now, because imagine you and your best friend, you guys grow up together, you guys usually do everything together. I know you get married, you just dump Keisha one side and it's just Ozzy alone, and Ozzy. You know, guys, I know that husband and wives should be best friends. I agree with that totally. But at the same time, sometimes you get a partner and your partner does not what was I saying? Your partner does not like the same thing as you. You guys are not exactly alike in that you like different things, and he's gonna support you in doing what you like. He's not gonna do it all the time. So you're gonna need somebody there now to fill that spot when your mate is not available to do it with you. You're gonna have your best friend still that you guys hang out, but not as often as you guys used to. It is important. Definitely. Do a little research on it, guys. And see if when you're in a relationship, if you still need friends. Because definitely you still need friends. Because you're gonna be with this person for eternity. And that is why some persons grow apart. Because you're not gonna like the same things. You're not gonna enjoy doing exactly the same things. So that is why friends are important. Friends will help to fill that gap. I was watching this couple on YouTube, and one of the mates is an introvert. She's more introverted, and her husband is more extroverted. And that kind of pose a little And they realized a little challenge in that when they went on this tour, they were touring the world together. And at that point in time, he loves his wife very much, she loves him very much, but at the same time, his energy is like, his energy was being drained because he didn't have his friends around. In that his wife is more introverted and he's an extroverted person, and he didn't have that interaction. Even though he loved his mate, he needed friends to help him to keep going, to balance out things. So sometimes we get a mate and we expect sorry that I'm not reading your message yet. I'm gonna be reading them soon. But I'm trying to bring across a point that sometimes your mate is the opposite of you. And you expect your mate to give you everything that you desire in the relationship. And it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And that is the reason why you need friends. Even though your husband is your best friend and your wife is your best friend, you're still gonna need friends to help to fill the gap that your mate lacks. Alright, so let me read the comments now. I hope I bring that point across that you guys enjoyed. Understand rather. I know you wouldn't agree with me, but if you remember quite well, I studied the scriptures, and the scriptures helped me to see that when you marry, both of you become one, and both of you should work as one. Yeah, I agree with that, Jacob, that you are one, and you should work as one. But at the same time, the Bible never say you shouldn't have friends. It never say you shouldn't have friends, you know. Let me see. I'm gonna do some research on that. Let me see if I can. No, I can't come up with anything right now. But I agree with you on that. Team, in whatever you are doing, check your scriptures, Kayla, please. Yeah, man, I agree. I agree with you in that. The Bible says you must stick to your partner and they become one. But it didn't say you must forsake friends. You never say to forsake friends. And remember, the Bible also said that a friend. What you say? A friend. Oh, you go again, Lord. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. A friend is. I forget how the scripture go. How did I forget that scripture? A friend is closer than a brother. Something to that. Something to that. So it does encourage friendship still. It does encourage friendship. So we can't take it out of context. We can't take the Bible out of context in that it say you must stick to your partner. What does it mean in sticking to your partner? You know what I mean? Alright, so Sassy says, so that's personal time that you want to have is where I build a good friendship with God, so that's what you should be encouraging me. What do you mean, Sassy? I'm not. I think I still gonna hold to it that friendship is still important even though you are married. And I give my reason to tell you, I give you the illustration of the couple that I told you about, the introvert and the extroverted person. That is two different personality. Absolutely two different personality. And if you expect that person to give you everything that you want, you're hope to being disappointed. Yeah. You're up to being disappointed. So that is why you still need friends. But at the same time, as I said, you're gonna have boundaries. You're gonna set boundaries. So you're not gonna be out with your friend partying and your mate at home sitting down. No, you're not gonna do that. So you're gonna have boundaries. Let me read and see what Jacob said here. Yes, that's why you do. When you marry, oh, so when you're seeking a mate to marry, you court, do all the things you want to do before marriage. When marriage comes and it's just going to be you and your mate. Sassy says, so you are saying to me that you were really relying on others to build your relationship with your mate. No, that's not what I'm saying, Sassy. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that when in a relationship, right? Isn't it true that each of us have things that we enjoy more? You ever have a friend where you guys, it's like you guys connect, you understand each other, you enjoy similar things or the same things, and that make the relationship or the friendship more enjoyable? Not true? Right. All right, let's settle that there. However, you're married now to this person. You enjoy this, he enjoy this. He supports you in that, in what you're doing here. He comes along with you and he does it. But it's not something that he loves to do. Right? But he does it with you, and you likewise you return the same thing. But in having a friend now, the things that you love to do, which is over here, at times, maybe once a month, your friend will, or twice a month, or whatever amount of time you dedicate. Because you were friends before you got married. And you guys usually do this together. So you're going to continue doing it together. But just at a less, you're going to share up the time that you do the things that you do now, because you have a mate that you're going to dedicate most of your time to. But still, you're going to have your friends. Still. Is this you're going to drain your partner, so you need friends still, guys? That is what I'm trying to say. You still need friends. You still gonna need your friends. Alright, let me read what Jacob says here. At the same time, you should not say that may make you tired. You should get tired of each other. No, I'm not saying, I'm just stating the possibility and the obvious things that do happen in relationships that persons do, because you might not enjoy a lot of things that you want to enjoy together. You thought that this person would have enjoyed this while you were courting. They did it with you, however. You guys search out things that you love to do together, and you do them because you're courting, you go along and you do it, even though it wasn't something that you're totally enjoying, but because you love the person, you go along and do it with them. And but when you're married now and you're together all the time, and it is a possibility that you can grow apart. It is, we see it all the time, guys. People grow apart. So I'm not saying it is okay to grow apart. That is not what I'm saying. I'm just saying the things that your partner may lack, because you have a friendship with someone, you guys understand each other, you guys can enjoy those activities together sometimes. That's all I'm saying. That is healthy to have friendship. Personality is what makes you unique. Teamwork is what makes the dream work. True, if you keep putting in order the relationship, then it will. Of course, I agree with that. I agree with that 100%, Sassy. That is not what I'm saying. Cause that is why I say that the person go along with you. They support you in what you like to do. They support you. But it's not something that they love. And I gave the example of football. Not every females love football. But what? They will go with their mate to a football match, even though it's not something that they love to do. but because they love the partner and they want to support the partner, they do it. But it's not something that get them excited. So now if you have friends, you could go out with your friends sometimes and enjoy that activity that your mates so don't like. Maybe your husband loves to play a game. You don't want to play no video games, but what? His friends will come over to the house and they will play together. And you guys talk and have a good time. So that is what I'm saying. Whatever a person may lack, having a friend now, they can help to make your relationship more healthy. You get what I'm saying, guys? I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. You guys are taking me on. Alright, let me see what Alicia says. So everyone made their opinion here. Here's my opinion. Just made friends with God and follow the law that Abraham and Sarah did. When Abraham needs to venture out of his comfort zone, he turned to God. For comfort and help, if the man have a wife, he can do the same and have a successful marriage and won't get tired. Alright guys, I'm gonna put you on a mission. This is gonna be a little project. So all of us are gonna speak to our individual friends, our co-workers, and get their opinion on this. If it is healthy to have friends when you're married. So that's what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna do a live and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about what we came up with. And two, after this too, you can do some research. So this is, we see that this one is a controversial one. It's a deep one that we don't agree on. Because you guys have your opinion still. I have my opinion still. And so yeah. So we're gonna go out and we're gonna do a little research and ask friends, co-workers about it, and then we're gonna regroup and we're gonna talk about it. Okay, lawyer says she have to go. Let me see what Palmer said. So when you are courting, these are the things that you discuss with your partner to be. Yeah, you can discuss those things, but at the same time, let me see your other text. When that day comes and the two of us become one, we won't get tired of being around each other and doing the things that we love. We'll get I'm gonna rest my case here, but then please do the little research for me, and then we're gonna regroup and talk about it. Definitely gonna regroup and talk about it. So we each of us gonna go out and do this little research, this little, what I would say, do a little questionnaire. That's not the word. What's the word again? Alright, just go out and do this little research. So you're gonna ask your co-workers or your friends if not having friends in a relationship is a red flag. So yeah, and tell them, remember my reasoning on it is that the person can have a difficult personality, or they can have a negative view of others, and Two, they might lack social skills, why they don't have friends, why people don't enjoy being around them. So state my reasoning for saying that not having friends can be a red flag or is a red flag. So remember those pointers. If you don't remember them, hit me up on Instagram and I will restate it for you. But do that little research for me. I will see that this one is this one got us. This one really got us. Yeah. Not having friends in a relationship. Cause friendship really balance. But it balances things. Trust me, it does balances things. Trust me, it does. And it is very healthy to have friends. It is very healthy. So guys, thank you for coming tonight. Wow, we are well over 1 hour. We're well over 1 hour. So Jacob, Sassy, Gemma, Loyal, all of you, please do the little research. And we're gonna regroup. Let's say Friday. Friday, you guys come back and tell me what you came up with. What person says about still having healthy friendship while you're married. Why it is healthy to still have friends despite you're married. So we're going to end here. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed our discussion. I didn't expect it to be this long. I didn't expect it to be this long at all. So yeah, that's it. And I hope if persons rewatching this or watching this, you guys can let us know your opinion in the comment section. Let us, if you have a different view from me or if you have the same view as me, you can state it in the comments and let us see it. Yeah man, because we're just reasoning, so each of us gonna have different things that we agree on, and it is okay to have an opinion, you know what I mean? Even though most persons, everybody here is not with me on this point, it is okay, and I hold firmly to this point. And it's not like I'm saying that you're gonna pull away from your mate if you don't have friends. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that it is still healthy to have a relationship, meaning a friendship outside of your marriage. A friendship outside of your marriage. Oftentimes, when persons get married, they lose their identity. And that is a fact. If you do research, oftentimes when persons get married, they lose who they are in the relationship. So it is good to still have friends, to enjoy things that you... Let me give this little example. For me, the other day, I was getting to know an individual. We both had different liking. He was more like somebody who enjoys cartoon stuff. Me, on the other hand, I don't enjoy those things. I love to have deep conversations. With him, I cannot have a deep conversation with him. Everything I'm talking, I'm not a highly educated person. I'm not educated at all, but at the same time, I want to have a conversation that is meaningful. I don't want to just be having surface conversations. And that is what he was bringing to the table. What if I was supposed to just go ahead and marry such an individual where we don't mesh on the same page? What if you're married to somebody like that and before you were enjoying things, but then when you're married, you get to have a deeper feel of what this person is, what they really enjoy. That can pose a problem. That can pose a problem, dear. It definitely can pose a problem. And even if you guys enjoy similar things, you still need friends. You still need friends. You don't want to lose your identity in a marriage. You don't want to lose yourself, and oftentimes that happens in relationship. Just tonight, I was watching something on YouTube where couples, where they showed celebrities, or they show them, oh, they're so loving and they're so this to each other, and they're married and they grow apart. Why they grow apart? So my ending argument is that you need friends even though you get married, because you're not going to be identical. Even though you're very supportive of your partner in what they like to do, you actually go ahead and do it with them. At the same time, it can drain you. It's like you're doing everything that this person wants to do. You don't enjoy doing it. You're doing it because you love them. But at the same time, if they had friends, their friend could go with them and enjoy that activity. And because it's not something that you enjoy, you don't have a problem with it. It's like you allow him to enjoy something that he loves to do, and it is very healthy to do that. So that is my ending. That is my ending talk on it, on still having friends. Let me see what you guys saying. Sassy says she understands me. Thank you. Thank you so much. But the scripture way is better. We're not having a biblical conversation, guys. So nothing is wrong in having scriptures, but we're not having. That is why I put the disclaimer out there first before I started the video. You can go ahead and watch it. That this is not something that we are talking. It is not something that I'm giving advice. It is not advice. It is not meant to let anybody feel bad about themselves. It is just we having a conversation and we stating our opinion. So that is what it is. It's not biblical. It's not scriptural. It is just opinions. We're stating our opinions. So it's not biblical. Right? So yeah. So we're not going the scripture way. Or we're not using scriptures to highlight our point. Really, we're just speaking based on how we feel. We're just having a conversation. Yeah, man, I am a Christian. Jacob, I am a Christian. Do it Jehovah's way and you won't lose at all. Definitely. And at the same time, I'm not being negative right now, but if you go the scripture way, definitely you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. I totally agree with that. If most persons were adhering to what the scripture says, they would have healthy and longer marriages. But again, as we said, we are just reasoning, and we're reasoning on things that we have an opinion on, and that is what we're just talking. I'm telling you how I feel, you telling me how you feel, and it's not from the Bible. We're just having a conversation. Right? Also, choose a partner that loves Jehovah more than himself. And what you are looking for you'll get. Yeah, man, Jacob. Yeah, man. I totally agree with what you're saying. But as I said, we're just having a conversation. And we have varying opinion right now. And still, you see, like how we having this conversation. And you guys don't agree with me and I don't agree with you. That is it. That is how it is in a relationship, you know. That is how it is in a relationship. And those are the things that can break a relationship. If you don't know how to be open and communicate, and also to see where another person is coming from, even though you don't accept what they're saying, you're respectful of how they feel, and I'm totally respectful of how you guys feel towards this topic. And I have my opinion, and that's how I feel. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. I didn't come up with these things on my own. I actually got them on the internet, right? I actually got them on the internet. So that is why I tell you guys that it's not, I'm just here talking. And these pointers, I I believe them. I think that they are red flags. I accept them as red flags. You know what I mean? So I go by these and I stand by them. You know what I mean? I stand by them. But it's okay for you guys not to see them as such. If you don't see it as a red flag, it is okay. And it is the same in a marriage. That is how you have to meet in the middle now, because we're not going to agree on the same things all the time. Now we have to meet in the middle and be respectful. Jacob, you sound like someone I would love to have a discussion with. Yeah, but you must have a discussion with her, loyal. True. You sound like somebody that know her Bible. She deep down love Jehovah. You know what I mean? But that's my opinion too. It's normal, but life is not that my opinion as well. Yeah, man, these are just my opinion. It's not biblical, as I said before. It's not biblical. I'm not taking these things from the Bible. Yeah, these are just things that I personally um deem as red flags in a relationship. Yeah, so it's not biblical at all, and it's not aim at giving advice either. It's just for conversation. It's just for conversation. No, we can't do it tomorrow. As I said, you guys um go out, and if you have co-workers, you have families, you have friends, ask them how they feel about this 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 topic in somebody not having friends, if it is a red flag. And then Friday we're gonna regroup and we're gonna discuss what you guys found. I'm gonna do the research too. When I go to work tomorrow, I'm gonna ask my co-workers. I'm gonna ask two in particular, because I'm more closer with them. So I'm gonna ask two in particular, and then I'm gonna come here and tell you what they said. So just do that for me, and you can do further research too in reading up on that. Even though I did not text much, I hope we can have discussions tomorrow again. So yes, so Friday. What time Friday, guys? Let me know what time. So that is our discussion for Friday. That we're going to discuss what your findings, what you found. We're going to discuss those. So tell me what time is good. You say Friday is good, but what time? Because I don't want to come here too early or too late. Let me know what time is okay. But we're here a long time. Wow. Oh, 1.5, we are here. Time, guys. What time? What time? What time? What time? What time? What time? What time Friday? Are you going to do 2 lives? If you're going to do 2 lives, one in the morning and one at night. No, I'm not sure about doing 2 lives. I think one. I'll just do one. It's kind of hectic to do 2 lives. So I'm just gonna do one. So 9 o'clock is fine. 9 o'clock Friday is fine with me. Okay, so all is in favor for 9 o'clock. Okay, so we'll do 9. So guys, thank you for coming and actively participating in our discussion. It was very enjoyable. I enjoyed it. Thank you so much. And we will. Okay, so all in favor for 9 o'clock Friday. So thumbs up and come with your findings. And maybe your opinion will vary. Maybe not. Maybe you still hold on to the point that you hold. But yeah. So guys, thank you so much. And I will see you Friday. Peace. We're out. Bye guys. Have a good night and morning until Friday. We'll talk again. Bye bye.